Hey, Dominic, how you doing? Okay, so a little bit of misunderstanding as to how the process goes. So when we do typographic studies, we're basically, well, the process for this assignment was M4T2. We did our thumbnails, right? So what you do is you give four thumbnails that will act as the backdrop for your poster, right? At that point, um, you pick the one that you think is the most effective. You take that thumbnail and you use it as the only background for your typographic studies, okay? Now, I had gone in Milestone 5, Task 1, and I had made comments about your typographic studies. I gave you recommendations. I also gave my recommendations for which layout to move forward with. Okay, it happened to have been this one. And go ahead and review that, because what I would like you to do at that point is this, is you take that layout, all right, with the typography I had mentioned, and then you duplicate that four times. So that is now the piece you're working with. So you use that to establish your color studies. So the only thing that changes in between the thumbnails and the typographic studies is type placement, and font choices. Then when you have that established, you choose the most effective of the layouts with the type, and then you use that one to do your color studies. So this should be four identical layouts. For that reason, what I would like you to do, I would like you to go back to M4T2. M5T1, view my comments on your typography, then use that, make those changes, and then use that layout to establish your different color studies. Okay, makes sense? Another thing I notice is you're not using the whole picture plane. I highly recommend that you use the whole picture plane. We get these uneven areas around here, and the piece is meant to bleed, which means it's meant to go over the edges of the picture plane. So definitely you want to do that. Okay, and that's what I would like to see you do. I would like to see you use the same layout, change the typography. All right, and in this case, don't forget to label which color schemes you're applying to the layout. That's really important. It'll show an understanding of the color schemes that we studied. So I need to see that. Also, I would recommend, now in my M5T1 critique, I recommended that you keep the black and white, change the typography. And what I was leading to is adding color to the clothing line itself. So, I mean, if that's up to you. That's up to you. You can leave the clothing in black and white and just make your color changes. It's really up to you. But what I need for this M5T2, or at least for your final submission, is for M5T2, I would need to see four of the exact same layout where only the color is changing. So the background and the type is identical, and only the background colors are changing. Okay, that's what I need to see for M5T2. So if you have any questions at all, and again, be sure to review M5T1, my video critique, where I give you suggestions, comments, and suggestions for improvement. So go ahead and review those, make those changes, and then bring that layout into here and add your color studies. Don't forget to label those color studies too, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify. Thank you very much.